Hey, Isabel, what's the matter?
Papa, I can't do this.
You need to.
Why?
Well, being in here was your mistake. Now you're gonna have to see this through.
What if it won't help? I can't even look at you after.
You need to look at us. Isabel, if you don't remember why you're here,
You won't remember why you need to get out.
Can you hear her singing?
This is a paper bag.
It's Azalea. Today she was born. Her eyes are closed, her lips puckered, the veins on her cheeks so visible you could trace them with your finger. And her little hand, right here, trying to claw its way out of the cloth.
She didn't look anything like her father. I guess I really don't have to see him ever again.
There we go. Do you remember how mad I was when you told me her name was Azalea? Tell me about that.
I couldn't believe you were picking a fight with me over it.
Go on.
You asked me if I was sure. You did this thing. You did Luca, Isabel, Azalea. As if that would change my mind. And you mispronounced it on purpose, even though you knew how to say it.
And how did I know? What was Azalea from?
It was the name of the lullaby you sang to me growing up.
Azalea or Azulea? Anyone who doesn't smoke weed isn't going to know what to do with all those syllables.
That's what you said. It didn't make much sense.
Any job or college she applies to is going to take one look at her application and toss it into the shredder. No one wants to hire a hippie.
I wonder if she ever made it to college.
This is what happens when you're left to make decisions on your own.
I can make
Consequences.
decisions, I said. I'm 18, I'm an adult. Let me be an adult.
Isabel, you know I
Love you. Got it. God, I was such a brat.
Wasn't I a brat too? Sometimes.
You had good reason to be. Me.
Well, you said it yourself.
Will you help me see this through?
Until the end, Isabel.
It took 3 years for Papa to stop commenting on Azalea's name, and another 5 for him to stop being sour about it.
You're right. Azalea's crazy name perfectly captured her amount of crazy. I can change my mind. It's not a crime.
He lived with us and took care of Azalea when I was away, but I was constantly on guard, dodging his knowing, parental, disappointed looks, like whenever I fucked up doing his job. But parenting, it's like this lifelong game that you never get to know if you've won, so I don't know why he got to look at me like that. Azalea, it is a school night! Get over here! Get over here! Put your head on this pillow!
There's smoke in the sky, all of Bubbleopolis is terrified, 'cause it's smoke from a dragon soaring by, soaring by. A dragon meets fires nigh, and fire eats bubbles easy as pie. Smoke spells doom and all bubbles will die, they will die.
One more
How
shot.
can I sleep when there are days to save? How can I sleep when my dreams won't behave? I tell them, Mama, I tell them to hush, but if dreams stay inside, they'll turn to mush, and you want me to just lay here. You stuff more dreams into my ear. You tell me to, but then I ask you, how can I sleep? Eep, 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 eep.
So there's smoke in the sky, right?
Right.
And a dragon has the bubbles terrified. But how do you get there?
To where?
To Bubbleopolis before they die. Before they
Well,
die.
I didn't think about that.
Well, chin up, cuz I gotta wait for you to fly in before the dragon do. And to defeat him, I'll show you how to. I'll show you how to.
How can I sleep when there are days to save? There you go. How can I sleep when dragons won't behave?
Oh, there's the dragon. Get him.
Me and my by the sun turn to mush, we'll make our stand here. As you stuff sick moves into my ear. Yeah, hey, yeah, chop, final slay.
Okay, off to Bubbleopolis with you.
Okay, it's time to fight that dragon for real. Fall asleep fast so you can beat him to the bubbles, okay?
And you tell me to, but then I ask you, how can I sleep? Eep, 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 eep.
Where are you cleaning tonight?
The nonprofit and then the usual round.
Azalea's recital tomorrow?
Shit. I mean, poopy. I just started working cash box at gyms. I have to
She's
be
been
there.
talking my ear off all day about how she's going to play hot cross buns for you. You really
Why
need
are
to.
you guilt tripping me on this? I'm freaking working, not getting a massage.
Okay. Just when?
When I'm not working, that's when. Do you need help with something?
In your eyes.
Marcus, what?
In the memory, I thought you were going to say, "Are you lost?" In your eyes, that would have sounded cool, like Roger Moore and...
No, Marcus, that would have sounded awful. I would have thrown this disgusting soapy mop at you.
Then why'd you make me say that? Why did me saying those words at that moment make you make me do that?
I don't know. But you did circle me like a shark on the night we first spoke. Oh, don't deny it. Up until that point, it was always just. It was just that. For months, we were the only two people in the whole damn nonprofit.
I couldn't help it. You were pretty. Are pretty. You know what I mean. And I am, you know. But tonight was different. I did it. I
Stared at the back of my head.
But I stared like Roger Moore. That's why I worked.
Well, I wouldn't be here if it hadn't.
Do you think that's true? You being in here is my fault?
That night we first spoke right here, you told me that you were teased by your coworkers, so you did your fundraising in the after hours to avoid them. And that was so weird to me. Who would tell a stranger that? Who?
When you've been alone for so long, you can gather something's wrong with you. There's a reason everyone sees it, but you don't. Might as well be honest.
I think I felt pity. My heart kind of dropped.
Maybe that's what I wanted.
I can't help but think that.
But pity worked.
Yeah, I mean, no, I liked you because I liked you. A pity party alone wouldn't have been enough for 8 years together.
No, it's definitely because I'm good with numbers, right? Ladies love numbers.
Oh, we do. Do you need help with something?
In your eyes.
Okay, we're just gonna move on. Thank you for trying, Marcus.
Azalea, how is Marcus?
Hello, sir. I gave Azalea a ride.
What happened?
They kicked me off the wrestling team, Papa.
What?
I was on the team because of merit, and they kicked me because I lost it. I suck, and I've been sucking for too long, and this match was my last chance, and I sucked. Marcus was there to support me and saw how I got absolutely murdered.
Oh, it was tough. That girl was just huge.
We're the same size. That's how wrestling works.
It's all right, Azalea. We'll talk to the coach. We'll fix this.
There's nothing to fix. I'm not good at wrestling, so I need to do something else.
You are good at wrestling. You're exhausted. That's what. You're burnt out, so everything suffers.
I need to suffer now so I don't suffer later. That's what it takes. That's what they want.
What? Who is they?
I don't know. Colleges, jobs, just everything. We're in this hole, me and you. Home to school, school to work, and work to sports, then back home with more work to do. The bottom has an endeavor. Kill yourself today so tomorrow's better. Work and you won't suffer for forever. How can I sleep when I need to climb? How can I sleep when I need more time? I can't do this what you want of me. This is what it takes to guarantee a different life than what we've got. Given everything's my only shot. Progress is slow, but I can't stop. So how can I sleep? Progress is slow, but I can't stop. So how can I sleep?
Who do you sound like? Who?
Mom.
Your mother, who works 2 jobs, works when she should be sleeping, sleeps in the car she parks at work, and comes home when she can, and is still never here? You will not be her, Azalea. You do your best, but you do not kill yourself. You're going to bed.
It's 7:30.
Good night. Was she really that bad?
No, I mean, I don't really know how to tell, but she has more muscle than I did at her age.
That's slightly worrying. Thank you, Marcus.
No, of course. Is there anything I can do? I don't know what I really could do. I don't really have any experience.
Just tell Isabel to hurry home. She's obsessed with climbing out of this
I got it.
woe is me hole of poverty she was born into. She's driving herself crazy and she can't even realize it. She's becoming like you. It's a nightmare.
Jesus, do you even think about phrasing?
What happened to your face?
Oh my God.
What happened to your
Oh
face?
my God, please,
Where-
please,
where-
stop, stay away from me,
what are
please,
you
please,
doing?
I'm
Why would you
fine,
tell me
there's
about
nothing
this?
there!
I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. Trick of the light. She's obsessed with climbing out of this woe is me hole of poverty she was born into. She's driving herself crazy and she can't even realize it. She's becoming like you. It's a nightmare. Look, I made mistakes with you. Calm down. All parents do. Surprise. The truth is hard to chew. Thought it'd be different second time round. I thought I knew better now than I did then. But surprise, I raised the same daughter again.
No, she's going to go to college, marry someone she loves, white picket fence, happy, the whole checklist.
We can wish for all that stuff. What we're doing isn't enough. If we don't change our plan, a flash in the pan is all that she'll be. That's all, just you and me.
You can't work, we cannot switch places.
A flash in the pan is all that she'll be. That's all she'll be.
I don't need to be the North Star, the obvious one to love. I just want to be somewhere up there. That would be enough.
Have someone look up at
me and there be something to see rather than nothing at all. Rather than nothing at all. I don't need to be
and you'll sell more of yourself to pay.
I
She'll
don't
be
need to
alone
be
when I'm gone. No one there, no shoulder to cry on. She'll keep waiting day after day for someone who can never stay. She'll be just you and me.
I know, Papa, money is the fucking problem like it never isn't.
I promised you we'd see this through together. Remember, she'll be different, but there's one last thing you need to give. Isabel, you should marry him. Marcus.
What?
Well, you've been together 8 years. Clearly you can stand each other. It's a marvel it hasn't happened already. Well, you love him, don't you? Come now, why do you say it like that? That's what people do, marry each other for stability. Money happens to be a part of that.
Okay, then what are you planning to do? Ogle each other to death? What on earth is the point of that?
Why didn't I say yes to Marcus? I don't
It's
know.
just doing nothing. Do you think I loved your mother initially? We came to love what we brought into each other's lives. That's stability, trust.
Marcus and I loved each other, right?
As long as their life would be worse without you, they'll stay. Make that face all you want, that's the truth.
We might have been happy.
Look at it like this. You love Azalea, don't you?
All of us, we might have...
So you would be marrying for love.
I might not have ended up
Wouldn't
with
you?
I wouldn't be in here!
Your life would be worse without me. Better here than in there, right?
As a kid, I used to come to this park to steal moments away from Papa. I'd throw Cheerios at the ducks, collect cobwebs from benches, and float paper boats in the pond. On the other hand, as an adult, I'd come to this park and see kids playing on jungle gyms and feel guilty. I'd see parents watching their kids, and I'd feel even worse. Sometimes a parent would come up and ask, "Which one's mine?" And I'd just point to the furthest one away and make up a name. But I'd feel more guilty going home, so. See, Marcus, he didn't know about the other hand. He probably wouldn't have chosen this spot to propose if he'd known about the other hand.
I knew you liked this place as a kid. I was hoping the air, the energy would make me ask my question, and maybe make you say yes. So I chose here because even if I didn't end up asking, I still wanted you to have a nice time. But you were distracted. I mean, you usually are because your mind's like. But today was heavy. It wasn't the right time. I just should have not asked, but I was wondering what you thought about marriage. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Wait. What do I think about marriage, or what do I think about you and me married?
Both?
I don't.
Look, it's fine. I don't want you, I don't need you to give me anything. You don't have to. Words, I'm not very good with them. Stringing them together or spitting them out. But I try, and for many, it's not enough. I'm just a conversation piece to laugh about. But then you entered out of the blue, and those many people weren't you. None of them are you. I wish things were easier. I wish we were happier. I wish we didn't have to wish to be happy. I guess this is what it'll be. Let's run away, let's run away. Leave our baggage behind right here. Hands free, pass path unclear, drove up those mountains, you see. We're walking to that canopy of trees. Or stay and sit, close our eyes and dream, just say the word. We can run away. Run away. Words, we don't need any of those. Dance, Morse code, blink a cipher, I'll get it. Leave it, the food, the water, warmth, shelter, it doesn't matter, it makes sense. We'll ride the wind if we're light, or just jettison the clutter. I wish memories weren't anchors. I wish fears went the sailors. I wish we didn't have to wish, but I guess we can abandon ship and run away.
Let's run away. Hands free, path unclear. Leave our belongings here, we belong out there. Drive up those mountains we see. I'm walking to that canopy of trees. Or stay and sit, close our eyes and dream.
Just say the word.
Just for to say we will run away.
Run away.
We can't talk like this is bad, Marcus.
Wait, why, what did I miss?
Forgetting my family, their whole lives depend on me.
Isabel, Isabel, you can steal moments to be happy, you're allowed that.
If I escape with you to a better place, it'll feel so much worse when I come down.
Okay.
Just give me time, Marcus. Just give me time. Give me time, and one day we will run away. Run away. Run away.
I know it's absurd, but just whisper the word, and I promise you, Isabel, I will find a way.
Okay.
Mom?
I'm here.
It's Papa. He collapsed and is unresponsive, and I called 911. We're in an ambulance. Oh God, I don't know if he's gonna wake up. Please help me, Mom. Please. Mom, honey, I need to speak with Papa for a bit.
About what?
Doctor's health issues.
So I stay.
Honey, I really...
I was there when he collapsed right in front of me. I deserve to know.
Please. Oh, okay, so we have a few options.
You're right. Either I stay in this hospital room for 2 more days, or I downgrade to the broom closet for 6 more.
Can you take this seriously, please?
I am. And you're crazy to think we can afford anything on that list. Our insurance doesn't cover late-stage Hail Mary treatments.
Well, how are you... What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm saying I chain-smoked my whole life, Isabel. It made things easier. Made the days easier, but I had it coming. I had lung cancer coming. And I saw it coming like a fucking train. And I stood still, knowing it was going to hit me one day. Just wish she wasn't there when it did. We don't have the money, Isabel. We just don't. You did your best. But it just wasn't enough.
What?
Why didn't you just let that guard have his way with you? You just had to run and report him. Now you're here, bruised, locked in a box, and stuck whoring yourself out to him every day just to stay alive. Go a fucking spine or get the hell out! legally, I don't have the power to decide to pull my plug or not. Azalea is depending on you. And no matter what state you're in, you're more useful alive than dead. You did your best. But you will not throw yourself in front of me like some martyr, okay? I love you, Isabel. Let me go.
What do I do? What do I do? I'm losing everything. I'm losing my mind. How did I lose what I'm trying to find? No one is here, but I live like they are. The past can't change, but I live like it's a door ajar. I'm losing everything, I'm losing my mind. What happens when there's no Isabel to find? What do I do? What do I do? It's only with hindsight I understand. We were powerless, both blind, but you were the brave one who held my hand as I followed behind. A parent gift, a child takes, give and take. I will give and take. My father lives, my daughter waits to see another day, to see another day.
Isabel,
Marcus, you work in the nonprofit's fundraising department. You can help me make donations to myself that won't be traceable, and I'll pay it back when I have it. But right now, I don't have the money.
Untraceable is impossible, Isabel. There's always a thread left behind, always a crack that they can find and
I will
desperately
kill
try.
everyone if I don't do anything. If we're ever caught, I will take the blame alone. I promise. But they are my family. Marcus, they're my family.
Okay, Isabel. There's a way. There's a way. Fictitious employee account whose salary can be paid in discrete amounts. I'll teach you how small deposits from different sources under the table, no one notices. Buried transactions, deep as my clearance allows. Isabel, for now, this is our way. This is our way to borrow what you need to pay.
Right and wrong aren't rigid definitions. Both are the same in my conditions. Nonprofits exist to better reality. So better mine, better my family. A parent gives, a child takes. Give and take. Give and take. My father lives, my daughter dies to see another day, to see another day. After the nonprofit's office locks its doors, I open it to sweep and wax the floors. Armed with passwords and windless gloves, I take out just enough. I'm losing everything, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing everything, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing everything, I'm losing my mind. I write the checks, the payments redirect to the hospital, to the hospital, to my savings. Little poor Azalea, for Papa time. Money's still tight and tough, but God, it's enough. A parent gives, a child takes. Give and take. Give and I'm really glad we're doing this. I've wanted to for a long time. How's wrestling going?
Fine.
Yeah?
No, I was kicked off the team a week ago.
Wait, really?
No, it was 2 months ago.
What happened?
I'm not acting like anything.
Yes, you are. You're acting weird.
Oh, am I?
Yes, why are you being so dismissive of me?
You're never here. You're never here. How?
I'm never here because I'm working, so we can afford to stay here. Don't you understand?
Do you
that?
realize that it took someone dying for you to have dinner with your family? Do you see what this looks like? You're running back out of guilt.
Not guilt, Azalea. Love. I love you, and I'll love you. Even
I
if you
ruined
don't-
your life. I get it.
Oh, no.
Why else would you make me feel like I did? Dismissing me whenever you see me and running away with Marcus and making Papa's life so awful he slowly killed himself.
I'm right here.
Say something, Mom. At least look at me. Tell me I'm wrong, please.
Say something, Isabel. Say something. Please come back, Azalea. Please let me explain. I'm so sorry. Why didn't I say anything? Why didn't I?
I can't hear what you wish you had said. When I faced silence, I knew my family was dead. You thought I'd never know how you found a way to run. But how can I sleep? Now I know what you've done in me. There's something wrong. Immune to love, immune to song. It's spread, it's deep, it's hard, it's red. It's a disease, and you gave it to me.
That's not true. I didn't.
How can I sleep when you've infected me?
No.
How can I sleep when you have taken
Stop it, please.
Okay. Why keep putting yourself through this?
If you don't remember why you're here, you won't remember why you need to
Get out, be released. That's not on the cards anymore, you know that.
I will get out.
Even if that dream ever did come to pass, have you ever stopped to think about who would be walking out that door? Or what?
What?
Each time you try to remember stuff about the old Isabel, the memories become more and more warped. Luca outright attacked you a few times back there, didn't he? Your body's rejecting you, fighting off the infection that is you. Is that even what your daughter looked like? Or your father? Or me? What makes you think I ever loved you? I didn't. That's why I made it so easy for the investigators to find you.
No, he tried his best to...
No, I didn't! I wanted to get rid of my fucking baggage, and that meant you. I wanted to run away from you. And what about that memory back there makes you think Azalea would ever want to see Isabel again? Her mom's a criminal, incarcerated for grand theft. Been gone a year and have what? Another 14 months left in your sentence? Azalea will be an adult by then, far too late to swoop in and save her. This isn't worth saying yes to the guard. Every day. Letting him do whatever and put whatever wherever just to get one day closer to returning to a malignant life. And he put you in solitary for trying to report him. 3 months in here already. Time crawls in here, it claws at you. He might make you serve the rest of your sentence in here.
Oh, no, God, no,
This is the hole Azalea's singing about, Isabel. Neither of you are ever getting out of here.
How many more times are you going to do this to me?
Until you finally say yes. the end of the day, it's either you say yes to the guard or to me. Words, we won't need any of those. Where we'll go, there are no troubles to weather. Dance with me, breathe with me, be with me, my love. We'll get our ever after, we'll face the end together, and all I want to do is run away with you. Let's run away. You said you would one day. Leave our baggage behind right here. Hands free, path unclear. Drive up those mountains, you see. We're walking to that canopy of trees. We'll stay and sit, close our eyes and dream, and everything will be okay if we run away. Run away from this nightmare, from this horror, finally end this torture. With me, run away, run away, run, 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 run. Maybe tomorrow then.
Baby Azalea, don't be scared of time flowing. Sleep knowing someone can love you. Azalea, don't ever stop growing. Sleep knowing someone will love you. Oh, Azalea, your life's beauty showing. Sleep knowing someone does love you. Baby Azalea, don't be scared of time flowing. Sleep knowing someone can love you. Azalea, don't ever stop growing. Sleep knowing someone will love you.
Azalea, you might not want me when I get out. You might not ever love me. But I'm going to be there. And I'm going to give you that choice. I can do that for you.